Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm your host and I make videos about business, finance and investing. Today I have a very interesting topic for you. How Adani lost 10 lakh crore in a month. Yes, you heard that right, 10 lakh crore. That's more than the GDP of many countries. How did this happen? And what does it mean for the future of India's largest infrastructure conglomerate? Let's find out. But before we get into that, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It really helps me out a lot and it motivates me to make more videos like this for you. Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Alright, let's get started. Adani Group is a business empire founded by Gautam Adani, a billionaire tycoon who has interests in ports, airports, power, gas, renewable energy, agro-business, coal mining and more. The group has 10 listed companies on the Indian stock market, with a combined market value of over 19 lakh rupees crore as of January 24, 2023. On January 24, a US-based short seller called Hindenburg Research published a report titled, "The House of Cards That Is the Adani Group." The report accused Adani Group of fraud, stock price manipulation and corporate malfeasance. It claimed that the group's meteoric rise was based on inflated valuations, dubious transactions, political connections and regulatory loopholes. The report alleged that Adani Group had created a complex web of offshore entities to hide its true ownership and financials. It also claimed that some of these entities were linked to a notorious businessman named Vinod Shantilal Adani, who is Gautam Adani's older brother and has been accused of money laundering and tax evasion in India and abroad. The report also questioned the legitimacy of some of the group's major projects and contracts, such as the Carmichael coal mine in Australia, the Mundra port in Gujarat and the Mumbai airport in Maharashtra. It alleged that these projects were marred by environmental violations, legal disputes and political controversies. It also pointed out that Adani Group had a history of defaulting on its debts and inflating its revenues. It claimed that the group had borrowed heavily from Indian banks and foreign investors to fund its expansion spree, but had failed to generate enough cash flows to service its obligations. It concluded that Adani Group was a house of cards that was bound to collapse sooner or later. It warned that investors who had bought into the group's hype were risking their money on a mirage. It also urged regulators and authorities to investigate the group's activities and hold it accountable for its actions. The report sent shockwaves across the Indian stock market and triggered a massive sell-off in Adani Group's shares. Within hours of its publication, all 10 of the group's stocks plunged by up to 25%, wiping out over 3 lakh rupees crore of market value. The next day, Adani Group issued a statement denying all the allegations made by Hindenburg Research. It called the report malicious, motivated, and baseless. It said that it had complied with all the laws and regulations in India and abroad. It also said that it had made all the necessary disclosures to the regulators and shareholders squared. The statement also defended the group's track record of building core infrastructure businesses that contribute to India's growth and development. It said that the group had industry-leading development capabilities, strong corporate governance, secure assets, strong cash flows and a fully funded business plan squared. The statement also said that once the current market stabilizes, each entity within the group will review its own capital market strategy and take appropriate steps to enhance shareholder value. It said that it was confident in the continued ability of its portfolio to deliver superior returns to shareholders squared. However, Hindenburg Research was not convinced by Adani Group's statement. It issued a rebuttal on February 1, saying that the group's response largely confirmed its findings. It said that Adani Group had failed to address the core issues raised by its report, such as the role of Vinod Adani and his offshore entities, the inflated valuations of the group's projects and contracts, and the lack of transparency and disclosure in the group's financials cubed. Hindenburg Research also said that it was continuing its due diligence of the Adani Group and would update its list of issues in the coming days. It said that it had received several tips from whistleblowers and insiders who had corroborated its allegations. It also said that it had shared its report with Indian regulators and authorities and hoped that they would take appropriate action cubed. The market reaction to Adani Group's statement and Hindenburg Research's rebuttal was mixed. Some investors regained confidence in the group and bought its shares at lower prices, while others remained skeptical and sold their holdings. The group stocks recovered some of their losses but were still far below their pre-report levels to the power of 4. As of March 24, 2023, Adani Group's total market value was around 9.6 lakh rupees crore, down by more than 50% from its peak of 19.2 lakh rupees crore on January 24. Gautam Adani's personal fortune also shrank by more than half, from $78 billion to $37 billion, according to Forbes to the power of 4. The impact of the report and the statement was not limited to the stock market. It also affected some of the group's projects and contracts in India and abroad. For instance, the Carmichael coal mine in Australia faced renewed opposition from environmental activists and indigenous groups who cited Hindenburg Research's report as evidence of Adani Group's unethical practices to the power of 5. Similarly, the Mumbai airport deal faced legal hurdles from a rival bidder who challenged Adani Group's takeover of the airport on the grounds of alleged irregularities and violations. The Bombay High Court asked Adani Group to submit details of its financials and shareholding structure to verify its eligibility for the deal. Moreover, some of the group's lenders and investors expressed concerns over its debt situation and credit ratings. The group had a total debt of over 2 lakh rupees crore as of December 31, 2022, out of which 1.4 lakh rupees crore was owed by its listed entities. Some of its bonds were downgraded by rating agencies due to the negative sentiment caused by Hindenburg Research's report. In response to these challenges, Adani Group tried to reassure its stakeholders and customers that it was committed to delivering on its promises and obligations. It said that it had sufficient liquidity and cash flows to service its debt and fund its growth plans. It also said that it had strong support from its partners and collaborators who trusted its vision and values. Adani Group's vision is to be a world-class leader in businesses that enrich lives and contribute to nations in building infrastructure through sustainable value creation to the power of 6. The group's values are trust, commitment and courage. The group believes in trusting its employees and stakeholders, standing by its promises and adhering to high standards of business, and embracing new ideas and businesses to the power of 6. Adani Group's businesses span across various sectors such as ports, airports, power, gas, renewable energy, agro-business, coal mining, defense and aerospace. The group aims to create core infrastructure assets that support India's growth and development. The group also focuses on sustainable development and community-focused initiatives across its global ecosystem. The group's achievements include operating India's largest private port and special economic zone at Mundra, Gujarat, developing India's largest solar power plant at Kamuthi, Tamil Nadu, acquiring India's second largest private airport operator at Mumbai, becoming India's largest private power producer with a capacity of over 12 gigawatts, becoming India's largest city gas distribution player with a presence in 23 geographical areas, becoming India's largest edible oil brand with Fortune, becoming India's largest coal importer and miner with operations in India, Indonesia and Australia, becoming India's largest renewable energy company with a portfolio of over 14 gigawatts, becoming India's first private company to manufacture defense equipment under the Make in India initiative. Major challenges faced by Adani Group include regulatory hurdles and legal disputes in some of its projects and contracts, managing its high debt levels and credit ratings, dealing with environmental and social concerns raised by some of its stakeholders and critics, maintaining its reputation and credibility in the face of allegations and accusations, diversifying its businesses and markets to reduce dependence on a few sectors or regions, innovating and adapting to the changing needs and expectations of its customers and partners. Adani Group's opportunities include tapping into the huge potential of India's infrastructure sector, which is expected to grow at a CAGR of 7.5% from 2020 to 2025, leveraging its expertise and experience in developing large-scale projects across various domains, expanding its presence and reach in domestic and international markets, exploring new avenues of growth such as digital transformation, green hydrogen, electric mobility, data centers, etc., collaborating with other leading players in the industry to create synergies and value addition, enhancing its social and environmental impact through its CSR initiatives and sustainability practices. So that was my narration on how Adani lost 10 lakh crore in a month. I hope you found it informative and interesting. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this topic in the comments section below. I would love to hear from you. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate your time and support. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of my future uploads. I'll see you soon with another video. Until then, take care and stay safe. Bye.